Alright, remember we were doing some of these ones.
Welcome back, welcome back. It is a pleasure to see you once again. How might I assist you? I
Okay.
could not have hoped for a better partner in this endeavor. Your well-deserved pay, of course. Why stop here? We're making good headway, and you've certainly proven yourself. I'm sending you far out west this time, past Port Mage, past the Wakara Reef, and even the Kangati Islands. Nobody's been out that way in ages. All manner of dark stories. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'll be waiting.
Okay. I think this guy sells you a bigger boat. I want to see how much that is.
Wonderful news.
So we actually upgraded our ship, which is fine. Let's see, where to next? Let's go to the main city and talk to the brother. Alright, who do I talk to here again?
Welcome back. Governor Alvari will see you.
Ah, good, you're back. I hope you had a pleasant voyage. Ah, before you get too far on the way, I think you ought to come with me. Director Castor will want to hear from you in person.
Well, at least I automatically go with her, okay.
Alvari tells me you are kind enough to look into this business on Pococahara for us. I hope you bring good news. Incredible. You see, what fortune you had to find a watcher, Alvari. An Adra vein of that size will go a long way. We need only send a ship.
Assuming we
Okay.
can replace the people we lost. I notice Beza is not with you. Did you find any sign of the expedition?
They did.
A sorry end for such dedicated individuals. How very fortunate that you lived to tell their tale. I believe I can take things from here, Alvari. Agrasima. The Watcher and I have more business to discuss. Oh, and do pay the woman for her trouble first.
I felt like Edgar. Where's my cigar at?
I thought it best I speak with you face to face. Watchers are not so numerous here in the Deadfire, especially those of such storied backgrounds as yourself. I'd read much about your exploits alongside the Crucible Knights in Defiance Bay. Their little experiments. And I think that we are, each of us, in a position to offer each other something that we cannot find elsewhere. The Valiant Trading Company has had a presence on this island for nearly a century now. We have the greatest fleet on the seas, the support of the richest men and women in the world.
Uh-huh. Do that now.
What can the Royal Deadfire Company offer? A soldier's wages, so that you can elevate the fortunes of a distant king? And the Queen? A place in the Kahanga tribe among all the rest of these neglected people. You've lived outside the caste system all these years. Are you eager to return to it? I can give you money, fame, certainly. But the men and women of the company, we set our aims high. And if I only wanted to offer you work as an Adra inspector, I would have let Alvari deal with you. Yes, of course. But consider the luminous Adra is only valuable because of what it can offer those who consume it. The Valiant Trading Company has maintained an outpost here in Nekataka for nearly a century now. It was only 2 years ago that we discovered the effects of luminous Adra with the aid of our animancers and several watchers. Flaune Alette has continued to study the potential of luminous Adra in all manner of advances. Why content ourselves to sell all this Adra as a luxury when we might use it to change the world? But of course you understand all of this. Alette sent word of your involvement in her latest experiment.
Oh, which? Oh.
A very dramatic first attempt, I hear. Though Alette has a tendency to gloss over details. But I want to hear it from you. How did it go? You'll put the priest into a frenzy with talk like that. Communion with the gods is their business. A near-death experience does little to recommend Alette's efforts. I am glad you are in one piece, Watcher. We are in the early days of Alette's research. Flawed as this outing was, there is promise there.
Okay.
This is only the start, you know. The very dawn of a new age of discovery. But just imagine. Imagine if we could transport goods and people more quickly than any vessel or horse. Cure every kind of ailment. Perhaps cure disease altogether. We'll extend our lifespans by decades, maybe even centuries one day. This has all been the work of a single outpost. I want there to be a dozen outposts, 100. Animancers working together to better our lives. Look at what we have left behind. Old Valia is a battlefield at constant war with itself. But the republics have risen from that past. We can rise farther still. And in doing so, we will raise all of Aora with us. No Hawana will miss plague or insanity. They might even appreciate what animancy might do for the caste system. But I've said enough. Too much, I think. There will be more experiments to come. Until then, I have a more grounded task I need assistance with. Nothing that should put your spirit in any danger. Nekataka sees its share of smuggling. I doubt that would surprise anyone. But we've learned of a particular exchange that will have more dire effects than a few spoiled Hawana peasants.
There are no peasants in the tribes. Your people created this term.
Peace, man. They certainly aren't kings or queens, are they? There is a Royal Deadfire Company official by the name of Quarno, who has been meeting in secret with one of the Principi. I do not believe he works with the approval of his masters. He meets with a Captain Tola, a known pirate and smuggler. I hope I don't have to tell you that an alliance between a crooked royal official and the Principi is not the kind of trouble any of us need.
Yeah.
A woman, Britza, waiting in the luminous bathhouse in Periki's Overlook. The smugglers do business there, and she has kept an eye on things. I promise to send assistance. Find her, and she will tell you what she knows. Of course, best to go in prepared. The discipline of the royal officers isn't really what any of this is about. I'm more concerned about the pirates. In
But
this
what if I
particular
want to be a
case,
pirate?
The company's share.
Like a
in
pirate
enemy.
king.
A fine Valian woman. Steady temperament. Good sense. The bathhouse sees an enormous number of patrons every day. It is a useful place to have a set of eyes and ears on hand.
Okay.
Only that Tola is a captain of middling repute and some small ambition. I expect she feels that a partnership with Quarno will give her an edge. Britza will know more. Excellent. Meeting you has been a stroke of luck, Watcher. I'll await your report.
Damn. Wait, what? Huh. Interesting. You're in the limelight? Uh-oh.
This is where we part ways. For the moment. Atsura will want me to report in alone. Sorry, it's company business. I might not be back for a few days on account of this. I'm supposed to handle this one alone. I won't ask you to come along or get involved. Sorry, Captain. It's, you've got Shodi to keep you company. You two play nice.
You stay
Oh.
safe, you hear, Ma? Come back in one piece.
Go have fun. Chase a god, save an island. Do what you do best, Captain. And you as well. Just don't have too much fun without us. Word?
Trying to see how do I add a person back. Oh, I know. I have an idea. Hold on. Property. Management. There we go. Let's bring the Berserker. It's been a while.
Last ready to ship off?
Oh, I can level him up. Okay. Pretty sure I have some. I do know. There's a couple of things I could do here. There's a quest here, I believe, or bounties. One of the two.
You look like you've come with a purpose. Hazato Atsura's.
All right, Tim.
Clear skies. That explains the rumors the Valians
Ooh.
are scaling up in Queen's Birth. I'd hoped you would stop them.
Okay.
Nevertheless, I'm more interested in reports the storms around the islands have cleared. What do you know of this? Even if this isn't the outcome we'd wanted for Poco Kahara, your observation is infinitely more valuable. Take this, and remember it the next time we call on you. We'd long suspected something unnatural was behind the storms, but we had little evidence. Yes. If the storms that assail Rawatai have a similarly unnatural origin, then perhaps they too can be stopped. And if that's the case, then there's more work to be done. Work that you might be able to help with.
Oh, really?
After all, somebody has to keep the peace in these tumultuous times, no? In any case, Hazanui Karu has a matter that could use your help. Her office is on the main floor behind the large double doors.
I do know where she's at. She's upstairs. She's the one I just went
strategy. And don't you...
Atsura tells me you tamed the storms of Poco Kahara.
I tamed something.
Makes a person wonder what kind of secrets lie in Andra's mortar. Don't tell me you've never gazed at a horizon and wondered at what lies beyond. Or seen a no trespassing sign as a challenge. That's the spirit. Rautai's storms have made us who we are as a nation. Hardy, driven, inventive. But they've also held us back. Forced our people to seek resources and livelihoods far from our homes and families. Imagine how much more we could achieve if we could control those storms. Why not? The storms there cannot be natural. Not when they are so ferocious, so constant. And your exploits at Poco Kahara suggest that something else may be behind them. But enough of that for now. There's an understatement. The trouble in Hasango forced us to send additional ships back to Rawatai to make up for shortfalls. And storms at home have delayed another portion of our fleet. This leaves us short-handed here. I have no doubt. We're due to collect a special shipment for delivery to our port at Sayuka. We've contracted with a captain named Widla. Meet her, complete the trade, and take the cargo to Sayuka. Fleet Master Okaya is overseeing the development of some special projects there. She's one of the brightest minds in Rawatai, and it shows. You two will get along. Most of her work is, or should be, under wraps for now. But perhaps she can give you a taste of what we have to offer. It'll be easier for Okaya to explain. Good sailors with a fast ship and no mind for questions.
Will to be flying Principe colours. On occasions, she ain't flying force. One of the young bloods.
Along with half the population of this storm-tossed archipelago. Let's just say, I'm not keen to invite them to a port where we're developing experiments. Along with half the population of this storm-tossed archipelago, we'd just agreed to meet our courier out at sea, away from the heaviest traffic.
Oh.
This is her payment. We've already negotiated with her. Fleet Master Okaya will see to your compensation once you arrive with the cargo. This is the kind of job that's best completed quickly and quietly. I'm counting on your famous discretion. Clear skies.
Okay. Who do I get this? Oh, is it the map to the brother or is it sister? I forget. Let's head to them nets. Their nets. Let's talk to him.
Do not leave me in suspense, I say. Have you found Matario Cozy? I sent good women and men to die in the name of the tribes and in the vague hope. May Ngati thank them for their courage. What of their findings, Watcher? Did they recover anything? Anything of... An unusual accounting of the Isles, I say. Each one measured in relation to. Ngati is one to throw obstacles in our path, but I say that an outdated chart is better than none at all.
Okay.
I know enough. My sister will finance a fleet-wide search. Not for breadcrumbs, but lost Ukaizo. For what do they protect Matario Cozy when its knowledge could help all Huana? One day I will have words with their Ranga to settle our differences. Ikira, they will not let you escape with what they could so easily steal. But will they not find the original chart as unprotected as a Reparo food pile? I expected better judgment from an agent of the crown. Even with the help of the gods, our task was unlikely before these complications, I say. This is much to learn in a day, even for this warrior. I sent the expedition to their fate, and those who followed. Death is on my conscience this day.
Yes, it is.
Ikira, just so. May all who fell on Matario Cozy slip through the eel's jaws. Huana and outsider alike. But on to brighter times, I say. If Ukaizo can be found, then so too will the hopes of our people be made manifest. The Queen and I make plans for the future. If you continue to make yourself useful, I say there is a place for you in them.
Yay.
She will call on you when the time is right. Ikira, may the wind caress your sail.
Interesting.
Captain, a word? You came to the Deadfire for your own reasons. The problems of others, they must be noisy obstacles by comparison. We both know the burden of being looked to as a source of hope. What say? And you wish for a moment of silence to dampen the rabble. It is relaxing to lose yours. I am feeling braver than normal. Ikera, a good captain has that effect on their crew. All the powers of the Deadfire have their eyes on the Watcher of Cadnua. Tell me, is the Watcher watching anyone? Ah, so innocence and piety inflamed your desire.
Yes.
Pity you did not glance in my direction sooner, Captain.
Oh, I'm sorry. I like her accent.
What am I thinking right now? No, wait. Now.
It don't work that way, lass. I pick
Oh.
up on feelings.
I was trying to, I thought you were talking to me.
Memories sometimes. Impressions. And mostly when folks are upset or a bit of nerve, unless I'm trying to intrude. And I generally try not to intrude. Ah, that were an accident. If anything, you be the one that were intruding on me.
Oh, well, you could take a gander if you wanted. I mean, not all the time. Just this once.
As you wish, lass.
So which is it? Light or dark? What do you see?
Neither, lass. Bounced off you like a bullet off an ironclad. Mayhaps. Let me be ruminating on it for a tick, Cap.
Interesting. Alright, she's supposed to be here somewhere. Is that her?
You and I, we have a mutual friend, do we not? A royal Deadfire operative, Quarno, and his Principi associate Tola will meet tonight to discuss the details of business arrangement. They have bought out the entire first floor for privacy's sake. Even Gunnar, their proprietor, will excuse himself. Only bathhouse attendants will be allowed to remain to ensure their comfort. I will disguise you as a bathhouse attendant, so you might observe their meeting. With luck and some cunning, you may be able to discover the details of their special arrangement. You will not be able to take your gear, but do not worry. Should the situation get out of hand, there will be a stash of weapons hidden in one of the changing booths. But I am sure it will not come to that. I have had dealings with Tolar in the past, and I am certain she will recognize me. Hence why I have requested assistance from Director Castle, though it pains me to do so. He is a snake in the body of a man. Though he is supposedly the Royal Deadfire Company's man, he always seems to be working some deal on the side. Tola is fond of drink, and her tongue flaps loosely when she has had too much of it. They will not believe you an attendant if you carry a blade. But do not fear. I would not throw you to the wolves. Gelarde. Then you will take your disguise, and I shall take your equipment, Ak. Take this rice wine as well. Perhaps you will find use of it, eh?
Oh, that's nothing. Oh.
Yeah.
No problem.
I was thinking.
Quickly and quietly.
Really? Perfect. Because there was no other account in here. So obviously they want you to steal it from it. What's in it? Oh. That was easy. Where's she at? Oh, is she the hunting? Hold on, I'm confused. Huh. That'll be her. She's just the accountant. Am I just blind? That's the dude. This is guard. Oh. Okay. Oh, I feel like this is her.
If I grow hungry or thirsty, I will call for you. Until such a time, leave me in peace. What reason does an attendant have to speak with me? Ah, I see. What do you wish to know? I manage munitions, cannons, gunpowder, and the like. What do you wish to know? Captain Tola is a creature of the Principe, though a minor one at best. In truth, her status matters little to me, for she has the coin to purchase enough munitions to outfit an entire fleet. What do you wish to know? Find me a man who does not appreciate a fleet of cannons at his command, and I will show you a fool. The Principe appreciate cannons more than most, and they know when to turn them toward Valian Trading Company ships to get what they want. And some ships, let us say, they are ripe for the plucking. What do you wish to know?
Okay, does that open her up? Oh, I had to talk to him first? I was right. Like, I knew. Like, I knew she was important. I knew that was her. I just can't believe you had to do it in a certain order.
What timing? Landing in all this water's making me thirsty. Your face, weird. Have we met? It's probably the wine. Flatterer. I'm no queen of Nekataka, but I do alright. I captain a ship for the Principe, and the big grouchy guy back there, Quano, works for the Royal Deadfire Company. Sometimes, when he's not doing stuff on the sides. Doing stuff like selling me cannons. That's what we're celebrating. Did I mention that?
Huh.
That's because I am. I'm no queen of Nekataka. Doing stuff like... You're cute. Has anyone ever told you you're great? 'Cause you are really great. You should ditch this stupid bathhouse. Join my crew. I just got a bunch of fancy new cannons from Quano. We'll be the terrors of the Deadfire. It'll be fun. Diddy! What a naughty boy. Damn those damned Valians. Think they're so fancy with their big stupid boats. I'll show them. Blow up the convoy. Take all their luminous ardra. Then they'll see. Tola rules the seas. My large friend and I are celebrating a business transaction. But I can't say anymore. No, I've already had too much.
Okay. So Ledger, talk to both of them. Do I talk to her? Can I get my shit back?
Report to Director Castle once you've learned what you can.
Shit, what about my items? I better get my stuff back. I better not be walking out there naked. Like, haha. Gotta re-equip everything. Oh my god, I was naked. Okay, I got my stuff back. Nice.
You know, I wish you'd been around a year back. We would have left the Royal Deadfire Company in the dust. Now then, did you have a reason for coming by? Perfetto. What did you discover? Diverus? That is worse than I suspected. Please, Perfetto.
There you go.
Let's see here. A damning volume. Quarno's more daring than I gave him credit for. Which makes it all the more vital that we put an end to his schemes. This will be of use in that regard. An interesting scheme. Fortunate that you were able to get wind of it. Madiko, our convoy routes are meant to be a well-guarded secret. I might as well have sent the Principe a letter. Your dedication to thoroughness is impressive and all too rare. Agressima. I do have another matter I could use your assistance with, Watcher. If you have a moment. Not quite, though you may feel the need for a personal visit yourself after. It concerns a business associate, a captain by the name of Ferrante. Something of a notable figure among the Principe, I'm told. Believe me, the irony is painful. Still, I think there is a clear difference. Quarno sought to improve his own fortunes, whereas this I do for the company. Captain Ferrante will have the details, but the matter concerns a contact of his on the island of Crookspur. Apparently, they're having some trouble out there with the hostile tribe. You help them, Ferrante helps the company. You've proven resourceful. You make the logical choice.
Okay.
I would not normally enter into such pacts with the likes of Ferrante. The company's assets are in some disarray. Our resources are not what they once were. It is a shameful state of affairs, but I am doing what I can to remedy the situation. You'll find Ferrante in Dunwich. Dunwich is a den for pirates, as you might imagine. You'll likely be in less danger there than on the sea, but all the same, I recommend extreme caution.
Well, I guess on the next one, we gotta go to the sea.